Okay, a lot of videos today. And sometimes it is virtue signaling, sometimes it's not. I want to talk about this book that's coming up that I'm going to be in. It's going to be called uh, I Don't Even Know You Anymore. And it's written by Benoit something. And it's going to have Boomer the dog. So I'll get to meet with him. And that'll be cool because I miss Boomer. Love that guy. The thing that I want to talk about right now, though, is my brother, who says saying nigger right now is tone deaf. And that's what niggering the N word does to a person. Understand, and by the way, I'm sorry that I didn't introduce this topic more carefully. I don't want to offend anyone, I'm not trying to. But it changes the song forever. So it's not tone deaf. We're playing with a new symphony, and it's a better song. And that's the thing that they don't tell you in culture, is that it's appropriate to say there is no correct statement when it comes to taste. There is no correct taste to have. And so I like Franken beans, and you like filet mignon, and that's okay. And, you know, first off, don't tell all the food critics and all of the chef shows on TV. But second off, with morality, there is a difference. It's not a matter of taste. Living as a modern vegan, just to be honest with you, that drives an electric car is morally better than living as a coal baron driving a semi that eats meat. It's better for the environment. It's better for humanity. There are things that are right and wrong that just do exist. And with the N-word, that's what, because you don't know what's okay with it. I don't know if this video will get taken down. Even at this late point in my life, after so much experience with being censored and not, I don't know. It's an open question. Can I have a channel? And so that's why when you nigger the N-word, it changes the music forever because it's simple. There's no complexity to it. Racists are against me and against what I am because I am a nigger. And the more of me that exist, the fewer of them that can hold us down. And that is such a huge shift. I don't know if you understand necessarily how big a change that is. It actually is a earthquake. And I just can't get my brother to realize that. And now, when I ask him to talk to me, he's like, what are we going to talk about? Because he doesn't want to be offended. He wants to go into the conversation with boundaries and limits so that he doesn't have a bad experience. You don't get to do that in life. You don't get to decide the conversation before you have it. Some things are in the eating of them. You can't have your cake and eat it too, but you can take a picture of it and then chow down, baby. And that's why I said earlier this week that if you're worried about Europeans losing their chance to replenish themselves at the rate that other societies are replenishing themselves, I say go out there and have sex. It's fundamentally correct, that position. If you think that's a problem, the way to solve it, if you are a white person, is not to try and limit the babies that other people have. Forced sterilizations just are not popular enough to work in a society, in a modern society. Don't tell China. But my point is, instead of that, if you're an enthusiast for white people, have sex with a white person as soon as you can. Have babies. That's fine. It's just fundamentally the shift is from fear to hope, from fear to power. And the phobia, when it disappears, it's gone. And so I have to realize that now I've relearned my own N-word phobia, because for a while there it was gone. And I had that simple solution. But then I just kept hitting it in the head, and it just beat sense into me to the point where I was like, oh my God, it's okay if my stepbrother throws away this nameplate that has super N-word on it. Why would you throw that away? But I'm okay with it because I'm just as N-word phobic as you are, and I want to do what's right. There's a better strategy for decreasing humiliating racist behaviors. And if you think that saying the N-word as a white person around a black person is a humiliating behavior, then you need a mind meld or two. You need an explosion in your brain. It's not humiliating to say words in front of each other. And yet, I swear I've seen it. I've seen black people walk off fast after an interview goes sour. And it's because the interview's my responsibility. I understand that. But it's because I wasn't good enough to nigger his N-word and to give him that glimpse. Because that glimpse is all it takes. When you realize, hell, it's just a word. It's all just words. You know that you don't care. Anyway, but you also know that you care deeply because you're not going to go without words. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I post too many videos. I'm aware of that.